has a clock in the O, and the chocolate, the colour is different. Whereas for the newer one, the 2015 one, there's no clock in the O. The colour is lighter, and they have more purple in it, and they actually have the product showing on the packaging. Here is a previous advert that we found for the chocolate from YouTube.
So what's the sound? Is it just...
There's the biggest knob on there. It should turn it up.
Oh.
Okay, just close it. What about down there? Does that work?
Yeah, it seems pretty, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's on now.
So have a look, guys.
Is this going to get cut out?
Oh, because it's on Internet Explorer.
Yeah.
And it's time.
Next.
Put a flake in this break. When you're dancing, running far away, and you're chocolate, like the taste of carrot flake. Delicious flake makers, crispy wafer, all covered in carrots, milk chocolate. That makes a time out. Just take a time out. No matter what you're doing, yeah, put a flake in your brain. The carrots, time out.
From this advert, you can see that it is funny, it's an animation, whereas we took a different take onto it. We made it emotional, dramatic, and then we added a funny, kind of bit to it, where the guy obviously is not upset about it. He can, from the key message, it is that you can have this chocolate bar in a bad situation.
And also with this advert is, when you look at the product there, it's one of the first products which were ever made for the timeout. And the idea of the brief is to bring back an older product to a newer audience. So what this advert, we're using the newest wafer bar, and we're trying to bring that new audience in, which was in the brief.
As we researched, we went on the Capcode website. So Capcode, so the Capcode codes that we need to follow for a timeout advert is 3.1, which is not to be misleading. So we need. So we can't provide the audience. So when we're filming, so for our advert, we can't provide a false idea to the audience. So what the product is all about. So we have to have. So our advert is a chocolate one. So we have to have the chocolate on the advert, so the audience would know, so they wouldn't get muddled up. 3.4 is not too. 3.4 is not. 3.4 is not to be over exaggerated. So, for example, our advert, we can't be misleading because we can't be misleading. We can't.
So we wouldn't be able to tell the audience that this chocolate bar is going to give you super strength, it's going to clear your illnesses, or it's going to do something to you which it's not actually going to do. So we're going to make sure that we're honest with the audience in what the advert is showing, and it's just a chocolate bar.
Scheduling research, we got our codes and our research from the cap.org UK website. The first one that we're going to use is First 2.6, which is that you cannot show chocolate or sweet adverts on children's programs under the age of 10. So, for example, we wouldn't show a Twix advert or a Haribo advert on the channel CBBC. The next one that we're using is 32.19, which is that no explicit content can be shown to children. For example, sexual scenes, drugs, and strong language. And in our advert, we haven't used any drugs or sexual scenes, even though it's a couple which we like narrowed it down.
So we found out on the CAP's website again about the copyright for our advert that we need you to stick by the rules. So for example, 3II is to protect music records. So for example, our advert's going to include music because it's romance. We're not going to have no dialogue until the end, so the dialogue will just be our slogan. And number one, you need to have permission from the artist, which we need to get for our advert. If that doesn't happen, that can lead to a lawsuit, and it has to be legal requirements. So if we just take someone's music, for example, like Pharrell Williams, like Happy Song, if we play that with this romance advert, he's going to sue the creators of the advertisement, so that will be us, and that will be a lawsuit. 3IV is to so as we're filming in Goodmayes Park, we need permission because it's a private area to film. So we went to Goodmayes Park and asked them, and they said yes. But in every location that we have to film, we have to get permission because it's against the law, and that will lead also a lawsuit as well and a fine, which we don't want that happening.
So this is all part of the questionnaire again, and this is all subjects that we asked them. So firstly was the music. So what genres of music? Whether they preferred fast paced or slow paced, and this is where we asked the people in my form and other people's forms, because once again that is the age range that this advert is supposed to be aimed towards. We also asked them what TV shows they like, and we found that they like TV shows such as Geordie Shore, Gogglebox, and that sort of stuff. We also asked about films, and we found out that a lot of people like romance/comedy sort of films. So in our advert we've added a romantic side with a relationship, and we've also added the comedy side because at the end the guy is just going to pick up a chocolate bar and eat a chocolate bar like nothing's wrong's happened. We also asked them what sort of social media they're into. We found out that a lot of people talk to their friends outside of school through social media, so through texting or through Twitter or through Instagram. So we might even, if we take this advert further, we could show a little advert on maybe some social media. We also asked them who they voted for in the elections, and we found out that a lot of people did vote for Sadiq Khan. For what reasons we didn't ask, but they just did vote for them. We also asked if they read, and if they do read, what sort of genres, or whether they read things from newspapers or comics or newspapers, or they just read sort of things online.
The products that appeal to the audience that we're looking for, the top three, Cadbury's, Twix and Bueno, those are the top three that most appeal to the audience that we are trying to aim our advert to. And the bottom three, Snickers, Picnic and Turkish Delight, was the ones that didn't appeal as much as the top ones to the target audience that we're trying to aim our advert to.
So from finding the information we created a little portfolio sort of thing from the information that we did find from the questionnaire, and we also tried to relate it to the brief. So it is for 16 to 24-year-olds, all ethnicities, to both genders, and the main area is supposed to be set in England. And from the little portfolio, we found out what sort of things these people, the audience should be into. So they had to go out with their friends socialising, and that could be going shopping, going to the park, or just maybe sitting at home and maybe not doing so much. We also, when we was asking people the questionnaire, we looked at their clothing, and we found out that a lot of people preferred casual sort of clothing, so jeans and t-shirt, or joggers and t-shirts, and some people did dress casually smart, so it might be like jeans and a polo top, or jeans and a jumper sort of thing. And we asked them what films, so we found out a lot of people like Nemo, Transformers, and In-Betweeners movie, and TV shows such as Simpsons, George Shore, and Gogglebox, and with the music, R&B, rap, and house music.
Oh, our market research, our target consumers is aimed at, not for only couples, it's aimed for